Alright. Yeah, you should have a link.
There it is. I see it. Grab it. Drop it on the other screen. And add it to the everything. Okay.
Hello, Casper. Welcome.
Welcome, Casper.
Yeah, sorry, that was my fault. You can blame me.
We always do.
At least you always do.
Hey, I only put it where it's required.
Well, that's what this little monster is for, Casper. Just a little monster, just a little pick me up.
Well, there's your reason why, Casper.
I did see that. Yeah, I've been meaning to look at it. To be perfectly honest, I'm not crazy about AI art. It does do some interesting things, but yes, I will check it out.
There, that's there.
Not to start that debate while I still haven't woke up. But
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little early to start talking the morals of AI.
it's a bit early for that one.
This is supposed to be fun, remember, Adam?
Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad. But I will check it out, Casper. Thank you for the reminder.
Right, that is shared as far as it will get shared.
And Sarah, hello.
Welcome, Sarah. Xenomorph Warrior, aka Acid Splash, welcome.
How we sounding? We're not too loud this time. I boosted us, so hopefully you don't have to crank the TVs all the way up. This time, I boosted us, so speak again for me, Aaron.
Okay, hello. I am currently closing down all my tabs and am now opening Hunting Ground. Casper says you sound lovely.
Okay, good. Good. Well, shall we do this? Shall we get started?
I am booting up. Oh, Greg doesn't have this, does he?
I don't know.
I don't think he has Hunting Grounds. I think it's like the one game he doesn't have.
But yes, today we figured people might be in a predator mood as of late, so
I mean, we certainly are.
yeah, it's nice to have some more predator stuff on the horizon and actually start seeing a little bit from it.
I'm still buzzing over that trailer.
The
Like,
killer of killers.
yeah, I'm genuinely excited by it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I am very curious as to when we will see the Badlands trailer. If that'll take a little bit, or if that'll be happening soon.
Maybe end of the month. Or maybe they'll wait for... no, they wouldn't wait for killers, would they? There'd be something substantial with killers, I think. But no, maybe end of the month. Maybe end of the month. Jasper says when that pilot got pulled out of the plane, oh mama, that was beautiful. Yeah, I fucking loved that moment. I'm so intrigued by that whole dogfight, aerial combat thing. Right, send me an invite. I think you might be appearing offline. Sarah says, I enjoyed the Killer of Killers trailer review you posted. Well, thank you, Sarah. And I will accept your invite, Adam. Okay. Oh, Army of Cheese starting off with a hard one. Desert Island scenario, Adam. Game, book, or comic. What is your one EU thing you'd bring from Alien and Predator?
Probably game AVP too.
Okay, yeah. Well, actually, let's go one. Let's cheat his question here. One Alien, one Predator, one Alien versus Predator.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
I think
And
that game's
it's
fucking
and
crushed.
uh-oh. See, I did the thing where I invited your crossplay instead of your Steam
What
to
did you do earlier
to
when we were playing
avoid
earlier?
a crash. I don't know, but I'll try Steam this time if it crashed it.
Hang on. Yeah, it's not responding. I'm ending it.
You little
And we
fanatic.
Who's joined us?
What?
Oh, Hunter. Hunter's joined us.
Oh, hey. Do we have to give him permission to speak? Is that what we can't hear?
No. No. Don't need to.
Or maybe it's your audio settings, Hunter.
Yeah, I'm just booting back up again. Sorry, so you're saying AVP2 you would do for AVP?
Yeah.
So for Alien and Predator, what would you do?
That's a good question. Maybe Alien Trilogy, because it's so long. I could finally say I beat it all.
Yeah, I've never beaten it. I got to the third bit, the Alien bit.
And then Predator, maybe this game, because I'm still playing it after 5 years, so...
You've gone all games.
Yeah, that's true. That's a little... I guess I should be reading a bit more, huh?
Invite me again. Still can't hear you, Hunter, if you're trying to talk. Okay. Right, it's loading now. So for me, what would I do? You see, it's tough. It's tough because I agree on your AVP2 assessment, but I also very much enjoy Classic. But then I also enjoy the comic, and then I also enjoy Prey. I think I'd have to go AVP2 as well.
It's just so replayable.
Alien. And we're allowed to download the mods. Or we can bring a bunch of the mods with us. I'm cheating.
Yeah, we have access to
cheating,
ModDB on our deserted island.
I'm cheating. So for Alien, ooh, that is a toughie. That is a toughie. But Titan make it easier now with all the omnibus.
Oh, that is also cheating, though.
It's not cheating because there is omnibus. So, what's one of the omnibus had both Alex White stuff in it, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So I would go with that omnibus, whatever that is. So I've got access to Cold Forge and into Charybdis.
Didn't that one randomly have Prototype also?
Yeah, I think it was because that was in between them in the publishing. Alien, the Cold Forge. Was that one called the Symphony of Hate? I think it was.
Symphony of Death, I think.
The Symphony of Death, you are quite correct. And yes, it does. It has the Cold Forge, Prototype, and into Charybdis. And Prototype was fine. Prototype was a solid read anyway. So yeah, I'll go for that one. For Predator, oof, I think it has to be... I think it has to be South China Sea. Are we waiting for Hunter to get in, or are we just going to start one?
It looks like his internet was being funky.
Do you want to start around and get one in while we wait? Yeah. So those would be our picks, Army. Adam's gone all in on the games, Alien Trilogy. Actually, is Hunting Grounds worth it if we've got no internet connection on this desert island?
Well, we do, because you could access ModDB.
Oh no, it's we've brought them with us on a hard drive.
The cheat. You can't just bring all the mods on a hard drive.
I have a bunch of the res files on a hard drive.
Oh, okay.
But no, there's so many good ones, Army Chi. If you're looking for recommendations, I'm sure we can shout you out plenty based on what you're interested in. Casper says, "Have you finished Paradiso?" Is issue 5 out?
Yeah, it's completed its run. I've heard not good things about that.
Yeah, I've read up to issue 4, and it's not terrible,
Another
but
one of those, huh?
it's not good. I'll probably pick it up next Saturday when I'm in town. I'll pop to the comic shop.
Memento Mori, hello. Are you a fellow
So-
DVD player?
We're gonna have to get a Paradiso review booked in because she said we're leaving things too late now.
We are. We're supposed to do an interview with. Oh my God, Servios. When's that gonna happen?
I don't know. It's gonna happen. Problem is, we've had too much fucking stuff to do.
Hello?
Oh, there
We
we
can
go.
hear you.
Oh my god, sorry about that.
You're good.
Sarah says Paradiso border to tears. No Star Dutch says, doesn't Paradiso have Kane's daughter or something? Yes, it does, and it's meaningless.
Hunter, we'll
It
just do this match real quick, and then we'll get you in rotation with us.
No problem.
Hunter, there's a question that Adam and I have just answered, and it was desert island scenario. What
Okay.
what one game, book, or comic for each alien, AVP, or predator you're bringing with you?
Ooh, that's a good question. Comic for Alien, I would say Dead Orbit. Love Dead Orbit.
Good
choice.
Predator. I think Adam probably knows this from my post over the weekend, but probably Big Game. I like Big
Okay.
Game.
Book or comic?
Yeah, for comic.
Okay.
It's a toss up between that or Into Charybdis, or sorry, Cold Forge. And for movie, I would probably say I got to go with the original Alien, and same for Predator. I mean, I'm going to go with the original for both of those. That's just a safe bet.
It's got to be EU.
we are-
That's the rule.
We did. It wasn't movie. We answered this in a
But I
different
was
way.
just posting on the Discord the other day that I discovered that I didn't even know that there was Bad Blood NECA figures that came out a few years ago. Never heard about it.
Mm. Yeah, I used to have some of those.
Oh, no, Adam, that's another one. That's happening next month. Bad Blood.
Oh, the interview?
The interview.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's going to be next month. Too much to do. I need to finish playing through Rogue Incursion on the Quest Native again.
Jeez, this is
Taking its time.
yeah.
Should we?
If
Should
you-
we?
Yeah.
Should we back out?
Let's
Yeah.
just back out.
Back-
All right.
Back
Why'd you
out
enter?
and party back up. Acid Splash says that's a good problem to have. I assume you mean the too much stuff to do thing. Invite me again, bud.
Yeah. Oh.
Adminator says, you guys think we'll ever get the Fire Team DLC back? Dutch, both skins, and Isabel. Who knows? That's a question for the legal folk.
Okay, we just backed out, Hunter, so I sent you an invite. If you're there? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Hello? Hello?
There we go. I just sent you an
Yeah,
invite.
I can hear you.
You sure?
Oh, accepting it now.
Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Should we try that again?
Yes.
Does somebody have the stream on in the background?
Yeah, we might have a little bit of an echo from your end, Hunter, I believe.
No Star Dutch says, does Dan T saying he's pulling a lot from the EU give more credence to the possibility of the preserved planet being the planet of hurt, or at least a preserved planet?
I don't think so. I think, and I'm guilty of this sometimes, I think a lot of times, looks like his internet might be acting up again. Are you sure that's not your end, Aaron?
No?
Oh.
Hunter's thing's lighting up.
Okay. You still there, Hunter?
It's put me in a match. Are you not in a match?
Oh, there we go. No, not yet. So.
Oh my god, what is happening today?
Back up if you can.
I'm backing out. You're gonna have to invite me again. This is going tits up already.
I had the stream on another window open because I couldn't
good.
hear you guys here in the chat. So, apologies.
It's all good. But hopefully we don't have to fight Ilphonic here.
We were fine this morning, at least for private matches. Okay, I'm back in. Try again.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Oh, let me finish what I was going to say. So, I think people, and again, I'm guilty of this, have a tendency to want to connect every new thing to a thing that came before, and I get that, but a lot of times it's just going to be a completely new thing.
Yeah, that's fair. I would love... Like, I really enjoyed seeing the Preserved Planet concept come back in the comics. So I'm really sort of grateful and thankful that that happened and that those... that run... Was it Day of the Hunter? No, it was the Preserve. The Preserve was actually really enjoyable to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think we'll revisit it in a cinematic setting. It's put me in a game, not with you again.
Hunter, do you have crossplay enabled by any chance? That might be our issue.
Are you back in the lobby again?
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't throw me in a game.
Okay, I'm coming back out. Invite me again.
Sorry, folks. Technical difficulties. Let's see here.
No Style Dutch says, what EU
I sure
element?
Oh, okay. Good, good.
Let me make sure mine's still on. Where are the crossplay settings?
My apologies. Are you guys talking through the live game chat, or are we still in the Discord here?
We still should be in the Discord.
Out, so again, apologies.
And you'll have a delay with if you're trying to hear us from live chat. So stick with the Discord if you can. Where did they put the crossplay option? I'm not seeing it in options.
Well, I've got crossplay I've got crossplay options in my friends list, so crossplay must be on.
They moved it to the friends list. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not a...
Okay.
Should we try again?
Let's try again. Let me just join
Gotcha,
you.
because I couldn't hear you here in the Discord, only in the live chat.
Can you still not hear us in the Discord?
That's so weird. Why would he not be...
Did you not give him the right permission, Aaron?
I gave him staff permission. Mod view. Roles the site staff. Let's give him both of those.
Okay, you
as
are
well.
party leader now, Aaron. So hopefully that'll unjimmy me
Okay.
whatever is going on.
You'll have to invite Hunter in.
I did. He's here.
Okay.
Nope,
Right.
I'm hopping in between the live on another window and the Discord right now. Hopping
Join-
between the two, so I can only hear you on the live view on YouTube.
Dro-
On the Discord.
Drop out of the staff channel and go back in again. I've changed your permissions.
Sizzy Bubbles, welcome to the stream.
And Hunter's in there. Okay, so let's try and find us a match. Crossplay enabled, it's telling me.
Xenosaurian, welcome.
See if we can actually get this going. Okay, it says we're connecting to something. Okay, No Stardust says, what EU elements do you all hope to see? You got any specific desires for Badlands or Killer of Killers that draw from the EU?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a huge question. What would he draw from? You know, I guess just the clan stuff, maybe? Which I hope he does well. I hope that's not going to be, again, too Space Samurai. I've kind of come on your side with that.
Oh, nowadays, in this age of fandom wikis, that is going to be the thing. Because that is the prevalent thing on Xenopedia.
Mm.
And what the creatives do now is they just read the Xenopedia pages.
It threw me in a game now.
It's not put me in the game! It's not put me in the game!
So I think maybe Aaron, maybe because I'm not your friend on Steam, there might be an issue there too. I sent you a friend request just in case.
It'll make a difference to us on Discord, though. Did you drop out of the staff channel? Okay, hang on.
Sorry, folks. We are working on it. Let's see.
I can see you guys are in a game, but it kicked me right out.
Nah, it's not put me in the game.
Yeah, we're having some trouble with hunting grounds. Let me just reset the game.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same.
Yeah, we're going well.
Sizzy Bubbles says, I hate to say it, but shocking.
I will also do a restart just in case. Fuck my life.
Because I remember I always had to add you from the crossplay menu instead of in game.
Okay. I don't remember, mate. See if we can fucking get anywhere. And has that made a difference to Hunter?
I'm just messaging him now. But hopefully we can get this thing rolling.
Slowly building back, booting back up.
Okay. I'll invite you when you're menu.
Right, I am in.
Okay. I will shoot you another invite.
Right, sorry chat, we're not paying too much attention to it at the minute because of all this stuff, but once that's sorted, we'll start reading questions and answering questions. Right, I'm in your party. You're still on the Be Right Back screen, by the way.
Okay, let me switch that back over. Okay, I believe Hunter's just checking something, so we will see if it'll at least get us into a match.
Okay. Alright, what has chat been saying? So, Playboy says, I'm glad there is an animated Predator series. Feels like it's the only way to keep the franchise alive. It's very similar to what has happened to the Terminator franchise. I mean, I don't think you can really say that because we've got a movie coming as well. But that's not to say Killer of Killers isn't looking fantastic. It very much is. It is only a film, though. Only, in quotation marks. It's not a series like Terminator Zero, was it? Right,
Yeah,
it's connecting me to a game now.
Me too.
But no, I'm excited for it. And Predator says you guys excited that we have 3 Alien sequel games in the works. All 3 are ambitious: Alien Isolation 2, Rogue Incursion 2, Fireteam Elite 2. Damn right, we're looking forward to those as well.
And Alien Isolation Remaster.
Maybe.
Yes, that's happening. Come on, they wouldn't do that before the sequel.
Until that one gets announced, the more time that's gone on, the more dubious I've got about that claim.
We'll see.
We will. But hopefully, fingers crossed. No Star Dutch says, have you seen the theatre reactions of the Minecraft movie? Has me petrified of Badlands having some meme moments in it.
Yeah, the one that the one where someone brought a live chicken into the theater happened right by me, actually.
Doesn't that speak more to the mentality of the Minecraft target audience, though?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess when you're raised on iPads and Mr. Beast, you don't really have too much theater etiquette. Something.
Or etiquette or mental maturity at that point, let's say.
I mean, if you're gonna cheer at a moment and it's going viral, sure. But if you're just flinging around popcorn and flinging around a chicken, but like we both worked at movie theaters before, I'm sure that sounds like a lot of fun cleaning that up till 3 a.m. Right, Aaron? Like...
Oh, certainly. It's annoying because like there's some great cinema moments of, you know, it sounds stupid, but like the sing-alongs in some of the musicals, or the fucking cheering in some of the Marvel things. You know, that is part of the experience, and it's a good part of the experience. But just being an absolute raging teenage dickhead, throwing popcorn around, or bringing a live chicken into the cinema is something that your parents need to give you a slap around the back of the head for. That's the reason I don't have kids, because I don't want to contribute dickheads like that to society. fucking idiots. Absolute idiots.
Well, let's hope this game takes advantage of the excitement of Killer of Killers. Because it could either use a player count boost or another couple patches.
Well, I mean, we're in the game. We are somehow now just waiting for a predator.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this is not going very good. And I think Hunter's joined us again. Can you hear us, Hunter? I don't think you can hear us, Clem Fandango.
No, it's okay. It's gonna be one of those streams. I definitely this is like the stream I had on my own a while back, where it was just all technical difficulties. I was like, I'm sorry everyone, fuck this, goodbye. Well, we got us a predator.
Yay! Can you hear us now?
Yes, finally.
There we go.
Sorry about that, guys.
You didn't do the right quote, Hunter. You didn't do the right quote.
I know. I'm scrambled right now. My apologies.
Well, I don't know
One
the
thing
right
wasn't
quote.
working.
So what is that, Aaron?
I did it.
The Clem Fandango one?
Yes.
He's
that
not.
is the
He's not
correct-
gonna know that. I didn't know that.
We have
That
talked
is
about
a very
this before.
niche British thing.
Well,
I'm
that
gonna
is
be
the
honest,
correct
no idea.
answer. It is the correct answer to anybody asking, "Can you hear me?"
You'll have to send him that video later. It is pretty funny.
Yes, please send it to my way. I need to be in the loop here.
It's one of the few pieces of British television, British humour television I actually find funny.
Oh my god, we're in a game.
And it only took 35 minutes.
Sounds about right for this game. Next time we have the Elphonic guys on, we're like, hey guys, hee hee.
Oh man, guys, I can't hear you in the Discord again. Let's figure this out.
I have a small feeling this may be a rage quit stream.
No, we're playing. We're playing. Oh, there he is, up there. Oh, shit.
I feel like Caleb's taking the piss in the chat there. Or if he's not, he's unintentionally taking the piss. He says, "Damn, Ridgetop kept me up late playing games so much last night. I've missed half the stream."
Well, you haven't missed much, actually. Other than us banging our heads against a wall.
Is our mate? Oh,
I'm coming! Long-tailed Sally, she got everything.
what home could you need? Oh no, we've been copyright striked. This guy likes his plasma.
He's a jumpy one.
Over here. Things indeed have been going well, Caleb.
Where is he? Oh, he's on the roof.
On the roof.
Damn.
You know what? I'm legging it. I'm legging it.
So I don't get that when you wait at least 10 minutes for a match as a Predator just to take everyone out in 2 seconds.
I mean, to be fair, I'm also the same. With the few times I did it, because I'm like, I'm so shit as the Predator. I just want to kill them as quickly as possible so I can try and claim a win.
Technical says we can take out the entire setup by overloading it. Start by turning on all of their equipment.
Predminator says, is this game getting any more maps?
I very much doubt it.
I will say this. If we are getting substantial new content beyond just a few new Preds for this game, they're very likely to time it with the animated film or Badlands later in the year. I think that's this game's hope at that point, you know? And if they don't take advantage of that, then yeah, I don't see this game coming back to much more than what it is now.
It's a shame because there's that phrase again. It's a shame because I genuinely had a lot of fucking fun with this game, but it's just it lost so much steam for me when they didn't really update it.
Yeah, there was a big gap between when they stopped updating the game and when they became publishers. And they've been doing a better job like teasing new content and releasing the new Preds on a more consistent basis. But I think the game needs more than that at this point if you really want to get attention back on it.
Predator, wouldn't it be nice, says Sizzy.
Oh goodness. That looked funny.
Well, that didn't go very well for us.
Are we all dead? Oh, okay. There we go.
I was trying to get to the radio.
Ba-ba.
Sarah says, this time next week I will have Lance Henriksen's signature next to Tim's on my Bishop novel. So excited. This time next week. What Comic-Con's next week? It's not Liverpool, is it, Sarah? I don't think it's Liverpool. Is he going to Liverpool? I don't think he is. No Stardutch says that Predator was playing for keeps. Oh, we should invite Hunter, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I just did.
Okay. Horrified at Famber. Okay.
I know, he was
Famber.
doing a reboot.
Well, that sounds cool, Sarah. I think Lance was one of the first signatures I got for Alien stuff. My first was Michael Biehn. Then I think it was Lance. No, it couldn't have been Lance because I went to that with Megan. No. The years have blurred together, Adam. Is he just rebooting the game?
I think he's still having some technical issues, so we are going to continue on. And if he can join us, he can join us.
Okay. Oh, are you party leader again? Okay, you are. Xander says, perfect timing, just covered myself in mud. It's always a perfect time to cover yourself in mud, though. Oh, mommy. Predminator says, imagine we got news on a new AVP game on Alien Day. Wouldn't that be the dream? Although I think at this point, aren't we more just hoping for and expecting that Isolation 2 or Isolation Remaster or Fireteam Elite 2 news on Alien Day rather than an AVP?
Yeah, I don't... Have we ever gotten an AVP announcement on Alien Day for anything? Like the pinball? That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, but the pinball AVP was only one of
That's true.
4
Yeah.
maps in that. Or tables. That pinball game was actually fun. I enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was.
They did have some random fun stuff. Back in the Fox days. No, Stardust says with the Rage War novels announced on Alien Day. No, Rage War was well before Alien Day really became a thing.
I think the first fan Alien Day was 2015, and the first official one was 2016, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that. I think when did we have Rage War? Went it like 2015?
Was it? I think Out of the Shadows was 2014, wasn't it?
Let's have a look. Let's have a quick.
Xander, welcome. Says, I know that AVP Galaxy has something cooking for Alien Day. We usually try to have something cooking.
So,
Reports of disease and poisoned livestock have revealed a drug smuggling
Huh.
operation where pigs are being used as currency.
Alien Invasion,
The drug
which was
planted
part 2 of
was
the Rage War,
causing the disease,
was released on Alien Day 2016.
poisoning the local population. This is a hearts and minds
Oh,
mission.
well, there you go.
It's time to do some good.
So that means that it came out a little before then because Predator was out the September before September 2015. Sarah says we have a bingo card already.
Fire team is go. Good luck out there.
I guess Adam doesn't want to talk about his bingo card.
What? Oh,
I gave him the opening chat, but he didn't respond.
yeah, no, I threw that together, so we'll see. I don't think we'll get everything on there, unfortunately. But
Are we still playing the classic a line to win?
Voodoo 1, this is Zeus. Head to the fishing
what's
But
coordinates.
it feels rigged if you're not expecting a full house, Adam.
well? I have a few different variations of the card I can post before Alien Day, and then maybe someone will win if people actually want to play.
I think it'd be funny. Predators around.
Yeah.
We're looking for pig carcasses. We need to confirm our suspicions that the guerrillas are trafficking through the livestock.
Oh, they got the river fish
I-
here.
Chat's saying the in-game chat was like, "Is this the Corporal Hicks?"
These guys are there.
Game doesn't have text chat, does it?
Oh, you have in-game chat on?
Yeah, and somebody was just saying, "Is this the
Oh.
Corporal Hicks?"
That happened to me once playing this game before. They were like Ridgetop from the podcast, and I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm trapped.
It's throwing traps down in the. Oh shit! Yeah, it's got me. Shooting him from the back.
Thank you. Caleb says the Corporal Hicks from Aliens.
Yes. No styles. Dutch says Hudson, sir. He's Hicks.
Uh-oh, he's running. He's running for the alarm.
AO is clear.
Well, will it still broadcast on the in-game thing? If Discord's using my mic, it probably won't, will it?
Right. I mean, it should. You might have to hold down a push to talk.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hello. Yes,
sorry.
this is.
Sorry, can't really hear you because we're actually on stream, but I did hear the question. Yes, I am Hicks from AVP Galaxy.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
Predator's
back.
down again.
Yeah. Is it? Oh, it's Falconer, but he's got the dual swords. Up, 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 up.
You guys some help. Marking your map.
It's toying with us. Reinforce? Go for reinforce?
How many are we down?
I guess we don't
I
need
need-
to go for reinforce. We're down one, so maybe not worth it yet. Oh, here he come.
His second one did.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It just went red.
His cloak's still active.
Why would he go red if he wasn't? The mission's over here.
He's on me. Oh shit,
Okay.
shit.
Come down towards us.
Yep.
Just jumped over, mate.
Alright, let's just go for mission. It's got that old bug where it still shows that I'm trapped.
Keep me covered.
Hawk,
Oh no.
see what news is on the wind.
How would that help us unlock a door?
You expect the missions to make sense?
Keep me covered.
Yeah.
Some surgeon of the drug lord's brother is in one of these huts performing surgeries. Go get him, Voodoo.
Home in on his location.
I think I backed my limit today.
The predator's down.
Oh, I see him.
There he is. Take the sick fuck out. Make sure to grab his keys.
Oh, he's on me. Damn it.
I'm reading the flatline. Keep it together, Voodoo.
Oh, fucking hell. I think he hit the canister and blew me up there.
5 team members down. Stick to the mission.
Come on, perky kid. Ah.
At least we put up a little bit more of a fight that time.
Yeah, I feel like we've not done great. Want some candy?
I'm down. Sailors, something's not right. Help me. You want some of this?
Fire team, are you okay?
Young Simba asks, does this game still have a lot of players? I don't think so. But again, hopefully that changes. We saw that boost in all those Fallout games after the series, and maybe the same will happen here with Predator this year.
But it did get a good boost during the re-release, didn't it? But it's just not been sustained because it's still the same as before,
Yeah.
with no new content.
Well, you still got the new Preds. They look cool. But yeah,
I
it
don't-
needs something
it
else.
doesn't-
Needs a new map.
Yeah,
needs-
it needs maps, modes, not new predators.
Xander, enjoy your nappy.
The Trashed Picture Show says, why bring Louis Ozawa back to voice a character if you're not going to take advantage of the connection with the Prime movie? Grant, he did not talk much in it. Could he be narrating it as Hanzo? So something Mitch pointed out to me, I don't think he's in the stream with us today, but was that there was a very famous samurai in the past called Hanzo. So he was suggesting perhaps he's playing Hanzo, the famous old samurai, and they're supposed to be related.
Oh, maybe. They do like
Apparently.
doing relatives of characters these days.
They do. No Star Dutch says, has any stories in the EU ever explored the idea of a predator who doesn't support hunting I know it's been done in skits, but could be interesting if tackled sincerely. I can't think of anything that's obviously been we don't like hunting, but we've had other professions in quotation marks. You know, there was a couple in Eyes of the Demon. You know, like the behaviorologist.
I thought that was a really cool story, Little Miss Nightmare. Yeah, I mean, she could still hunt, but that just wasn't her thing. She liked to surf the internet and stuff.
It was hunting of a different kind.
And in yeah, she's sleuthing. And the Rage War trilogy, you had a predator scientist who couldn't hunt anymore. So, I mean,
presumably she had in the past, because wasn't she missing like both her legs, if I remember rightly?
Yeah. Sizzy Bubble says activist predators. Aren't there some clans that don't hunt humans? Like, I mean, even in the first AVP comic, Broken Tusk was angry at his hunting team for going after humans because that's not what they were there to do.
And I think that's elaborated more on in Prey. You know, that his clan doesn't really go after humans. Although I think he wanted to. What did the Scott Siegler's Predator, wasn't she an ecologist?
Yeah, but she didn't want to be, I don't think.
Yeah, but she was.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's, you know, we would have had the emissaries. I mean, I guess it wasn't that the emissaries didn't want to hunt. It was, you know, resisting an element within their own politics, I guess.
They, like, let them out at night or something in the script.
Yeah, go hunt lions and stuff, or foxes, or whatever's nearby Area 52.
God, I still want to see the original cut. So bad.
I don't know why you have such a fucking...
I mean, it had to have been... I'm sure it was more batshit insane, but it had to have been better. Just for the APC chase scene alone, the fact that the reshoots just felt so rushed and a bunch of dudes running around in the dark forest, like, it had to have been better than that. At least more entertaining. And you get 2 more Predators after Fugitive. So you don't have to just have CGI Hulk Predator for the rest of the movie.
I think it would just have been a different shade of bad.
I mean, perhaps, but a more fun shade.
I don't think there's any shade of that film that sounds entertaining to me.
Nostal Dutch says, maybe the Wild Swings would have been more interesting. I think they would have. I think the studio got nervous because test screenings were like, this is too action comedy. And they played it safe. And instead of just going all out and letting Shane Black be Shane Black, they did this mishmash of a movie that didn't know what it wanted to be. Xenoplay says, does have a constant player base, but you will find yourself running into the same players match after match, so rivalries are a given.
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
Let's see if the game will boot up and not give any issues this time.
Fingers
Calum
crossed.
offers a counterpoint, Adam. Calum says, test screenings were like, this is too bad, could you make it less bad?
I know somebody who,
And then they went in the wrong direction.
who was in one of those test screenings, and he told
Yeah,
me
but
it was
he is
better.
also a giant troll. And we know that.
I trust him on this.
I still think it would only be shades of bad.
Somebody help me!
But yeah, we'll
All
send
right,
you
boys.
another
After this,
invite here as soon as we all get
yep.
killed.
I was just about to say. After this match, I think I'm good to go. Let's cross our fingers.
Sweet.
Plant a transponder to guide in the chopper.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Oh no, you're good. It happens. We have certainly had our streams that were nothing but issues. I'm just glad we finally
Yeah,
got
but
a few
it's
matches
never-
going.
It's never happened like this before, and of course, it's the one day you guys are streaming, so just
Well,
my luck.
I gave you super late notice too, so you good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Xeno's munching on the cables. That's what it was.
Because they were in Neonopolis where they didn't belong.
They were actually in the giant computer. They just keep them in there. Doesn't seem very good for temperature control.
You thought I
Well,
was
ma-
having issues.
Maybe they were using the aliens as batteries.
That would be weird. What makes you think that?
Because the acid, that's been a theory for ages, that was like part of their internal power.
Oh,
How they function, metabolized.
first I've heard of it.
That was a topic that was brought up in the Discord the other day after some of the
Oh, was
players.
it
in the
really?
Discord- Yep. The energy. Oh my gosh, I can't speak today. Energization of Xenos was a topic that was brought up a few days ago when players were talking about Concrete Jungle.
Hmm.
There you go. I haven't read the Discord recently, so
Oh, you
That's
get lost in
parallel thinking.
Oh, we
you
back.
get lost in that chat forum. Don't feel bad about it.
Oh, I try and keep up with the Discord, but I don't like
Now
it
he's
very
talking
much
about
as a
Where did he go?
platform for discussion, personally, but that's just me.
It can be a rabbit hole, that's for sure.
I prefer threads and stuff.
It's better paced and more organized, but yeah, I remember we used to have a chat room on the site, didn't we, Aaron? We
Yes.
just switched to Discord.
Well, I wouldn't say it's that we switched to Discord, it's just when Discord became a thing, we started one up. But there's a reason, like, you know, Greg's the moderator on Discord.
And Greg's great because Greg is always good at responding to certain people here in the chat and being a good middle ground for certain discussions. So he does that very well.
Good.
And I believe Calum and
Is- well?
Mike and Sizzy, if I'm not mistaken, are all Discord and YouTube mods.
Oh, we've still lost one of our dudes.
Oh, he's up
Oh,
there on
people.
the roof. But our Discord channel could use some TLC, so we will be looking into adding new emotes and other features and stuff.
Hey, I got all the auto posting working again.
Oh, nice. Well, that's good. Didn't even know that.
Yeah, Greg asked me about it a week or two ago, and I got it fixed and working again.
Nice.
So the Twitter stuff auto updates, the website news auto updates. Oh, ow! He's throwing stuff at
Let me
me.
get this train running.
I sort of jump down them.
Now, Hunter, when you stream, which everybody check out his streams, the Xeno Plays, you stream on Twitch and TikTok, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm able to do both. Sometimes one over the other, depending on technical issues. But yes, I am always on Twitch for sure. But I do stream to TikTok because it is a good platform to get a wider outreach. So I try to do both.
Can you simulcast?
Yeah.
I can.
Is that through Streamlabs?
Yeah, I use a program called Restream. It's free. You can do up to 2 streams for free, and if you want more, you have to pay for it, obviously. But for me, I think 2 is perfectly fine with my bandwidth.
Oh shit! I do not know what even
No,
happened
leave
to me
it
there.
alone!
And to the earlier comment, I think I'm gonna apologize if I mispronounced your name. Newborn's mum got the papers, came up with a bunch of emojis and gifs for the chat a while back, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I still need to add hers. Let me switch to, let's see, pics here.
Running for his dear life. Trying to escape this scary dark jungle.
Wow, you guys actually made it to Exfil. I'm impressed.
Yeah, but we're going to make it out.
I believe in you. You can do this.
That's your first mistake. Nobody should believe in me.
Oh, he's got the
That
bolt
was
gun.
yeah. He's rocking the feral shield as well. Goes down. No. No, I didn't want to reload. Ah.
Oh, is he like 100% invisible there? That's weird.
No, I saw him.
Oh,
He's
you
just
did?
not on the yeah. It was completely visible to me then.
Oh. We bloodied him up at least.
Crawling Chaos says, did you guys ever do a retrospective on Predator? We did for the 35th anniversary? I think.
Yeah.
How many retrospectives have you guys done in total at this point?
You can't ask me to remember that.
Well no, to be fair, we didn't spend a lot of focus on the films early on. And it's been the more significant anniversaries where we've gone back and talked about them. Because a lot of what we do is very, current events, really. But we're of course trying to branch out and do more discussion-y related things now. But fucking hell, at the minute it's just so much that we've got planned and scheduled, and it's a lot.
Yeah, when was the anniversary podcast of Predator that we did? I think that was the first piece of artwork I also commissioned from Azulk, was that Predator 1 anniversary.
I do not remember that at all, Adam.
I think it was 2021 or 2022. Let's find out.
Was it? Hang on. Let's have a look. Podcast. Oh, 30th anniversary of
Yeah.
Predator in 2017 is what we did.
Well, we did. Oh, okay. Well, I did the artwork for the 35th then.
So we didn't do another
So
podcast.
2022. Same year as Prey was that's right. It was the 35th anniversary.
Oh, Darth Yaucha. I played with him a few days ago. He is great.
Well, He's a bell end from what he's just said. Do you have the in-game chat turned off?
I do. Let me turn that on.
Well, he just said F you, you PC, F slur gay people. So,
Never mind. I take my words back. I take my words back, Chad. I'm sorry.
and
Oh, that guy, he's pretty cool.
He was cool when I played with him.
well, he harbored a secret hatred for you at the time.
Join the list.
Crawling Chaos says it's crazy. You have so much stuff you can do, blessings and a curse, I guess. Very much both. Caleb says this person does not represent us or our viewers.
Well, I couldn't hear it on my end, and I'm streaming, because that happened to me on stream before, where someone just yelled out slurs, and I was like, I am turning off the in-game chat. So this doesn't happen on stream.
Good luck, fire team.
It happened to me the other day. Don't worry. I started freaking out too. I was like, "Oh, chat, I'm sorry. You did not hear that. He did not say that. Please do not ban me."
There's the mole. Take him out. Take him out.
I can hear the predator.
Yep, he's right on top of us. Oh, right behind me. Right behind me.
He's going up the tree.
Oh, that's why it didn't change.
How many of these guys are there?
Looks like we have some bad intel. Just confirm that this is a double. Look for a nearby computer.
He is to the south.
That'll work. Give me access.
Yeah. Oh. That spot doesn't last long, does it?
These guys always some goddamn paranoid.
No, it's about 10 seconds max.
I think there's some perks you can do that make it last longer.
Okay, I got a beat on his location. Sending coordinates over. You must be expecting this deal to go bad.
I think I've backed my limit today.
Reinforcements are on the way.
You with me?
Mike's
Yep, right behind you.
Monsters, hello. Oh no, you've been in the chat. What am I thinking? Have you? Did you just pop in?
Alright down there, Adam.
I'm coming, sorry.
Mike says he's been here all along.
Oh, wow. I guess I am still waking up. Monster still got
I don't remember Mike saying anything.
Oh,
Just
okay.
been
It
lurking.
wasn't just me.
Just lurking in the shadows.
So I've noticed one thing that Sizzy Bubbles actually taught me is that sometimes, especially the youngins, in regular conversation, they'll just say chat. Like, they'll ask a question in chat, and that's a thing.
How many of these guys are
You
there?
know, like as if their life is being live streamed.
Yep, my niece says it all the time.
Sorry. What's this?
It's like someone will just say like, "Isn't that right, chat?" or something in conversation. You know.
Just people out and about in the day.
Yes. The
Yes,
singularity is here.
It's like, yeah.
I
mean-
suppose it's no different. I suppose it's no different to me going end program at some points in my life. Computer.
Well, it's either that or
Arch.
it's either that or a W in the chat for this person. You know, if your friend does something good, you're like, oh, W in the chat for James. That's the big thing too.
I have never ever heard that.
Maybe we're just more cringy over here in America than you all have gotten there. And
I don't know.
No doubt.
British youth are, yeah, is about all I can use to describe that.
it's like we were always, oh, these old curmudgeon-y generations never understanding the young generations. They just don't get it. And now we're older. We're like, oh, we get it now. The young generations are just stupid. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding if we have any Gen Zers or Gen Alphas in here. I'm sure you all are better than us.
I'm pretty close to that, man. I'm 28 years old, so I'm close to that generation.
What year were you born?
96.
I think you are
He's a baby.
technically
He's a baby.
I'm a baby.
You are technically the youngest millennial because I think
Yes.
it goes from 81 to 96 before
Yes.
Gen Alpha.
I am the baby of this chat, and that's totally fine. I'm the baby on set. I'm the baby here. I'm the baby everywhere. I'm very much used to it.
It's
I mean,
fun
we're
for-
talking about slang, and when I'm on set, I remember when Brat Summer became a thing, and no one understood what that was whenever you brought it up.
What is Brat Summer? I've never heard that one either.
Think I've backed my limit.
It's a reference to Charlie XCX. It's a term that I hear way too often.
Yeah, okay, I'm entirely clueless there.
Yes, Predminator, that is Hunter, who is joining us on our stream, and
Hello.
we recorded a podcast with him for Predator Concrete Jungle, which is coming soon.
I was lucky enough to record a podcast with these guys.
Oh,
Solid copy, Voodoo. Chopper inbound.
Now you're just trying to butter us up.
and it works.
So
Speaking of the age thing, though, it's funny though because like I feel like 1,000 years old, but then the old hands in the community, people like SM and Daryl and that make me feel like a fucking 10-year-old. Anytime they appear.
I think he just kind of gave up there. Oh, jeez.
you got it. You got it. You got
I
it.
don't got it.
I'm on the last one. I got it! I got it! Whoa! It's been so long since I've successfully done one of those.
I told you got it.
That used to be my thing as well. I was the guy that did the disarming. Oh no, and I've just escaped for some reason. Calling Chaos says, "Get off my lawn." Yeah, I became a grumpy old man at about 25 years old. To be fair, a lot of that had to do with my exposure to online fandoms.
Oh,
Sorry, Voodoo. Moving it out.
Izzy says W in the chat for Higgs.
W in the chat. W in the chat.
There you go. That's how it's used.
So what you're telling me is tomorrow during my meeting at some random point during the conversation, I've also got to pose a question and then say, what do you think, chat, as well at the same time.
all the boomers will look around confused.
To be fair, I think most of them are younger than me anyway. So
Oh, really? Oh.
I think they're all like.
Oh, they would probably get it then.
It's like that Steve Buscemi meme. My fellow kids thing. Playerboy says, any thoughts on the Alien and Predator in Mortal Kombat 10? Didn't you play that?
Yes. We've never live streamed that. Now there's an idea.
You can do that if you want, if it still works. Oh, you need to invite me back in again.
Do I?
Oh wait, no, I can join you. I can join you. It's fine.
I'm joining as well.
Oh, Alrin. I think this one's more a question for you, Adam, given what we've heard about your bedroom kinks. Would you guys date Iauchi if she was into you?
Why are you asking this question? Well, I'm already dating someone, so no.
No, thank you. I'm not a monster.
Yeah, that's a no for me as well. Sorry. to
That
disappoint.
is, yeah, that's a corner of the fandom that I have zero interest in.
Agreed. Very much agreed.
Well, it looks like we missed some drama in the chat.
Oh boy.
I don't know what's going on, but get him, Mike.
Predminator says if they made a Predator movie today, bringing back Arnold and Glover and using deep face tech to make their faces look young again, would you guys be down for that? I would be curious. I would be very apprehensive. Oh, your mate's back, Hunter.
No, not my mate. Not affiliated with me. Not. No. No.
Wait, hang on.
We just got wind of a random
Exact same again.
stargazer excavation site. Now, I don't think they really know what they found.
I guess
Got reason to
to answer Predator's question, it depends on what deepfake technology is being used and how they execute that, right? You know, with movies like The Irishman, there was a long process of going about that with the right technology and getting it right, and that looked fine. But then movies like Rogue One had a poor execution with like Princess Leia, so I guess it depends on the technology.
But then we saw that guy, you know, when they did Mandalorian, you know, that guy ended up coming out and embarrassing the Disney people,
Yeah,
and then got hired to work on effects. So
I would be skeptical. Let's just put it that way. I'd be very
I-
skeptical about watching something like that.
I agree with you, skepticism. But if they proved it was, if it was good, and it was a good film overall,
camp location coordinates now.
sure.
Stay frosty, fire team.
I guess if it had the right intentions and the right creative force behind it that genuinely knew the world of AVP or Predator and had a love for it, then maybe I would give it a pass and give it a chance.
To be fair, I'd give any of them a chance.
Hostiles have been confirmed.
Because you know, you just take it on value at the end of it all when it's all said and done. But I would certainly be very skeptical and apprehensive about it. I don't think I've seen any really in any films that have been like, wow, that's amazing.
Whoa.
Oh,
He's a big chunker.
Fire team members down. Stick to the mission.
You guys think of any good examples
Oh, I
of
can take control of the bot.
really good de-aging recently?
I think Blade Runner did it out all right, but yeah, it's
Oh,
always
yeah,
a
with
tricky
what's her
thing with Sean
Rachel.
Young. Yeah,
Got back
it's
my
a tricky thing.
that's the thing.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, yeah, you're absolutely right. I think it's it really just depends on the technology. I mean,
limit. Got back my
you know,
limit.
with the Irishman, there was multiple cameras used. There was
And your Hunter.
multiple different softwares improvised, and it was very well thought out before they even started production on that movie. So if it's something that's not thought of after the movie is done or during production, I think that changes my viewpoint as well.
Which movie did you say? Sorry.
Oh, The Irishman.
I thought that
They-
was very heavily criticised for the de-aging in it, though.
If I remember correctly, it
I'm
was.
misremembering.
If I remember correctly, I think it was most people agree the first few minutes is a bit jarring because you're not used to seeing Robert De Niro so de-aged, but after 20 minutes you get pretty used to it.
I never
I
saw.
didn't have
Sorry.
a... Go ahead.
I never saw Captain
Oh, he's on
Marvel.
me. He's on me.
But I heard that the Sam Jackson,
Samuel Jackson
yeah,
in that,
de-aging
yeah.
for that was pretty well done.
I didn't see Captain Marvel. So I can't.
he
I
got
can't.
you.
Oh, he
that was
got
in
me.
We split it up.
I'm heading to the. Well, I would do if there wasn't fucking giant ravines everywhere.
Alarin said, a friend of mine worked on the VFX in The Irishman and said the jump between that and now was immense on the back end.
Interesting. What I will say, on another note, is I'm very tired of seeing the Badlands AI trailers all over YouTube or on social media.
Yeah.
That's driving me nuts.
I heard...
AI in that regard is just absolute fucking trash, and slop is the best way to describe it.
I heard YouTube finally started demonetizing those trailers because I think what happened was Universal in particular got pissed because there was the Scarlett Johansson turning into a raptor one for the new Jurassic World movie.
What?
Yeah, this was one where she slowly turns into a raptor with a ponytail. And Universal started claiming those trailers, I think.
Rightfully so.
It's so lazy and preying on the severe lack of people's ability to look past the surface these days. So, it's just people searching trailer and they're like, oh, this is the trailer. So, it's getting the hits, it's getting the revenues based off that. Like, I've never had a problem with, like, concept trailers or fan edits or fan trailers or stuff like that. But they don't note that. They don't advertise it as such. And that's where I really struggle with those outside of the morals of it as well. It's misleading.
I know in my industry in a lot of productions there's lots of AI used as placeholders, which is totally fine because it's just something to have there until a production company actually hires an artist or creates their own graphics or media for that filler. But I mean, that's a whole other conversation.
Mike says, no, the videos got demonetized because the studios got caught funneling a profit through the AI videos. They were claiming them and taking their profits for themselves. That was what shut them down. Oof. Huh. That's even more sketchy, I guess.
I remember the days of seeing trailers for movies that were just pulled from other movies, and that was perfectly fine compared to this.
That's what I mean by, like, the fan edits and the fan trailers, the concept trailers.
Right.
It was just fun expression of creativity.
Totally.
All right, so
the days of music videos, fan music videos.
I am searching for a clash match. We will see what happens.
And some of those trailers are so well done that you could easily well believe it if you're not well versed in other sci-fi or horror or whatever it may be.
Yeah, the other random bits that they're ripping from. Kaylin says those good old RoboCop versus Terminator versus Predator trailers were awesome.
Did you guys ever play the RoboCop game?
The new one?
The new one.
Yeah, new. I'd say it's a year or two old at this point.
Yeah, it looked good. It was by the same guys that did Terminator Resistance, I think. I just claimed it on PlayStation Network because it was one of the free games this month, so I've been meaning to check it out.
Ooh.
But yeah, that studio, I would love to see them do a Predator game.
Did you say it was free on the PSN?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to go check that when we're done here.
Agreed.
Gusty Viper says Alien versus Predator versus Batman Goat video. I remember the Wasp Predator from that. Yeah, I mean, that was slightly different, you know. That was a full-blown fan film, wasn't it? But that was fucking cool. Even though they don't really do that much in it. But, you know, that was great sort of costume design in there and costume building. And some great acting from the Joker actor. Wasn't that Sandy Calora's thing? Did he do Batman Dead End?
I can't remember.
And I haven't watched that film for a while. Acid Splash says the Goat Simulator has an Alien Queen costume in it.
Oh, I'll have to check that out. Do I get to stream that now, Aaron?
Sure. If it has an alien or predator in it, it's fair game.
I don't know if that's official.
Custy Viper says, and the Red Samurai Predator. Yes, Big Red, wasn't he? Wasn't that what he was called? It's not official, Acid Splash says. I think we can still allow it, if you really want to do it. If you think people are staying up for that. Hey, I never said the rule was that it had to be a license thing.
Yeah, you did. With the exception of Scorn. Because I wanted to stream Apex Legends because they added a bunch of knockoff Alien and Predator things. And like, no.
No, that's knockoff. That's not fan edit thing. If it's like a mod.
Oh, okay.
See you later, Mike. Have a good day.
Yep. Thanks for joining us.
Have you ever streamed Dead by Daylight with the Alien?
We have
content?
a few times.
I think we should skip this, Adam. It's getting on 5 minutes.
Okay. We'll just do Hunt as much as I like Clash.
Redminator says, would love if Rebellion made a new AVP game. Preaching to the choir, my friend.
Well, they're teasing a new game, but it's not going to be AVP.
Is it a boat or something?
Yeah. Mitch, welcome to
my
stream.
friend.
Mitch has been here ages too.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Hello again, Mitch.
Finally, no Darth Yaucha.
No, he's had enough for the day. There's only so long that you can throw the slurs around.
But one game we're looking to stream is the fan game, which we've streamed before, Prometheus, which is a Doom 3 total conversion mod. And John Yvonne, the dev for that, recently released a new version, as well as a Covenant add-on. So we're gonna have to check
the
that
Covenant
out.
bits for that. I've got to finish Aliens Eradication though as well.
That's true. Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
So what we should do day after Alien Day?
What more?
Eradication.
Eradication. Yeah, sure. Crawling Chaos says, have you seen the Alien 3 Legacy cut? If yes, how is it? I have. I finished it off the other day. I ended up watching half of it on a virtual cinema on the MetaQuest, and then I finished it off on the telly. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like the work they did on the rod puppet effects was fantastic. Really cleaned it up very well. I liked a lot of the creative choices with the edits. You know, they removed the egg and the face hugger from the opening credits. Went with the dog burster, which is the better one in my opinion. I wasn't too keen on the changes to the effects that they put on at the end, but that's like the only real
The alien
complaint
vision
like that.
and stuff.
Oh no, so they changed the flame effects when she falls into the furnace.
Hmm.
And I wasn't too thrilled on that, but that was about it. Oh, I think Predators... No, that was just a reflection. But we'll be having those guys on the podcast as well soon. So I plan on rewatching that again next weekend. Oh, Adam, I'm not going to be on stream next weekend. I forgot to tell you.
Oh, what are you
Going
doing?
away. Just going away for a little weekend.
Well, maybe I'll do more Concrete Jungle. I don't know.
Yeah, that's good.
At least we didn't break the lock. Enter the password and trigger the time lock.
Bless Megan. That says, look, we're going to have to watch Alien 3 times that weekend, you know. It's like, what? I was like, well, we've got to watch the theatrical edition, the assembly cut, and then we're going to have to watch the legacy cut. Chronic Chaos says, cool, is it like the assembly cut but improved? So, the assembly cut's the base of it, with a few editing choices of their own.
Did they
like
leave
I
in
said,
the
it
Queen chestburster or no?
Yes, they did.
Do you think it would make Mr. Fincher happy?
I don't think anything would make
Yeah.
David Fincher happy about Alien 3. That is an impossible task. But I enjoyed it. I need to watch Aliens Redux as well. That was another fan edit that I want to say came out recently, but it's not really recent. That I haven't got around to watching just yet, but I really want to.
Oh, so we were also talking about EU elements in Badlands a bit earlier. Another one is apparently Yachtja Prime is going to have...
It's like I said to you, it's the Xenopedia pages.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You think so?
Oh, 100%.
Well, I do wonder how it'll look. I mean, not that we saw a lot of Yachtja Prime in AVPR, but...
I hate that fucking name. That's what I mean. It's like things like Ovomorph suddenly becoming very fucking prevalent in everything.
A Praetomorph.
Well, not even Praetomorph. It was Ovomorph. That thing then just suddenly started showing up in all the lexicon and in all the materials.
Didn't they find it like way
don't-
back in the day in something?
Well, it's in AVP 2. And then I think it ended up in Colonial Marines.
Shit.
And then that's just what it's been called. Because that's what all the articles got updated to.
How many of these guys are there?
Acid Splash says, I'm fine with them actually reading up on expanded materials to use in new projects. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm absolutely fine. I just wish they'd read them themselves instead of relying on the summaries on fandom wikis.
I always thought that Yautja Prime from AVPR always had nice little symbolism of from the Blade Runner films. It always reminded me of Blade Runner and the kind of bricky aesthetic to it, very very orange.
I never
remember.
minded it in AVPR. I thought it looked good. But yeah, it's more like somebody just mentioned it in the chat. Firstly, Viper. So the problem is all the all the fandom wikis refer to them as Yautja Prime, Xenomorph Prime. It's fucking boring, lazy language. Is my problem.
I remember the Predator fan app posted like a star map for Predator, and it was Yacht Prime on there.
Oh, of course it was, because that's what it is on the wikis. Acid Splash says, I see what you mean, them just skimming it without understanding it. Yeah. Gusty Viper says, guess to Pred's Earth is Uman Prime. Yeah, that's exactly the point. It's just a bit of that general sci-fi terminology leaking into it. Fucking, it's like Cardassia Prime. Lucy says no such thing as overmuch Alien 3. I think probably to somebody who's not that into Alien, there is.
Speaking of Yautja Prime, I just showed a good friend of mine AVPR for the first time, and it has become his favorite film with a Predator.
Oh, nice.
Has he seen the Predators though? The Predator films.
He hasn't. He wants
Oh,
to watch it with me, and I don't know if I want to go through that.
So is
adventure.
it technically the only Alien, the Predator film he's seen?
He's seen the first two. He watched Predators by himself, and then we just watched AVPR the other day together. But he has not seen the Predator, and I told him I don't know if I want to sit on that one. I just don't know if I can do it.
That's fair.
It's definitely the movie I've watched the least out of any of them, is The Predator.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
I think for all of them, even if I disliked any of them, I always tried to give it. I always told myself they were better than what they were, and then as the years have gone on, I've just accepted. Yep, the Predator is not what we wanted it to be.
Predminator asks, is Hunter the same guy from Alpha Wolves Clan from AVP 2010? Also, does he have those AVP 2010 tournament videos still? I don't believe
No.
that is you, Hunter.
No, that is not me.
Crawling Chaos says, I wish they would remaster AVPR so we can finally get a version that isn't so damn dark. Well, Dan Pearl was working on something, wasn't he? But how far or how serious that got, I don't know. I mean, as much as I dislike AVPR, I would certainly be curious to watch a version of that with proper color grading.
I know Joe Blow posted some clips of AVPR, which people noticed had a little bit better brightness, and some have said that's like the Disney Plus version or something, but I don't know. I still think it needs a proper 4K remaster with the color correction we saw in that original trailer, because Daniel Pearl was never happy with how they graded what he shot.
I know the Dolby Vision tends to help a bit as well. Last time I watched it, Dolby Vision with low enhanced blacks.
I'm surprised you haven't tried watching the other streaming versions.
I think I did check it out on Disney Plus once.
Wasn't there a whole thing about it a couple of years ago? The Disney Plus version being bright.
Yeah, people were saying that.
Predator's here.
Can't remember if I confirmed it or not. Yips McGee. But Alien 3 and Resurrection have also not been released in 4K, and that
Alien 3 just has.
Well, not officially. Neither have
But then
AVP 1 and 2, and those are the only ones we're missing in 4K.
If I'm not mistaken, I thought it's been a rumor in the physical media world that we're getting an AVP or an Alien Trilogy 4K release sometime soon.
It's been rumored for a long while, though, I
For the
think.
last few years.
And then Aliens got the actual release.
But I do wonder, with Romulus doing so well, if we will finally see 3 in
Them take
Resurrection.
advantage.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever review the 4K transfer, the 4K version of Alien a few years back?
Darkness normally did the film. reviews.
It was
like
a
that.
great transfer. Yeah, I believe it. They showed the 4K version in theaters last
Oh,
Alien Day
yeah.
before Romulus. Kalen being cheeky says Aliens hasn't been released in 4K either. Real shame that. I know everyone was griping about that one, but I watched it and I thought it looked great. So whatever wonkiness there was with what they used to clean it up, I didn't notice it.
Apparently,
It was
I think
not-
it was most noticeable in the still frames more than in motion, I believe was the report. Remember, I'm a peasant. I don't have a 4K telly, so I've not watched any of them in 4K.
It was not as bad as True Lies. We'll just put it that way.
I heard that was the worst. I heard Abyss got the best treatment. Aliens
Yep.
was pretty good but had some issues, and then True Lies was like noticeably bad.
Yeah, True Lies is noticeably bad in the frame generation. It's blatantly obvious in some portions of the film, and it really detracts you from actually engaging with it whatsoever when it does occur.
And I've never seen that movie actually.
The
good
Arnie
movie.
one, isn't it?
Yep.
Is it Arnie and Jamie Lee Curtis?
Yeah.
Place a breaching charge on the lid. Arming
Lucy said Titanic 4K got the best treatment.
Let's hope this doesn't damage.
Did that have the same AI thing though that they used for those three? I don't know if it did.
I can tell you that I did see the 4K re-release of The Abyss when it came out before the physical media releases, and it was probably one of the best things I've seen in a long time. It was a beautiful remaster on the big screen.
Yeah, I was sad that I missed that in theaters. I can't remember what I had that conflicted, but I think it was only for a day, and I couldn't do that day.
I'm surprised that Studio Canal did not do Aliens as they did the Terminator films for the re-release of the 4Ks.
You mean like in theaters?
For the physical copies.
Oh. Yeah, I know some people said Terminator 2 had some issues with 4K, but Terminator 1 looked much better.
Yeah. Terminator 1 is gorgeous. Especially since that original negative is a bit roughed up.
No, we don't
They
have a
were
Predator.
really able to utilize it.
And earned our budget. Head to Exfil Fire. Time to head home.
But, you know, with post-processing technology nowadays, anything that was shot in film back in those days can look absolutely gorgeous.
Well,
with the
that's-
right treatment.
That's the argument, because with Alien 4K, they did a rescan of the negative. That's
right.
People said it looks so good. And yeah, with
That's
it-
what I meant.
Solid copy. Chopper inbound.
Yeah, that's what I meant. If it's a rescan of that original negative, it tends to be better. And if it's just touched up with grain or scratches or artifacts, it
All contacts eliminated.
usually looks amazing.
I believe that's what they
It's when
did
you
with Blade Runner also on 4K. I think that was another rescan.
I know with True Lies, it felt so wonky because it was digital artifacts and digital reframes added into the film that really just doesn't look right when compared to celluloid. It just looks really off-putting. Oh, where'd the Predator go?
He's not around anymore.
Lucy
Quit
says
the match.
Predator and Predator 2 had superb 4K transfers.
Make it quick. Got 30 seconds and I'm
Get to the chopper.
Well done.
Don't think it counts with there being no Predator though. That's just free NPC AI kills. Caleb says going back to the original negative is just a way to do it. Upscaling Blu-rays with AI is just lazy as fuck. Yes, yes it is. One more.
Yes. But yeah,
One more.
Aliens remains one of two I haven't seen in theaters along with Resurrection, so I'm hoping next year, because that will be that movie's 40th anniversary.
Yes.
Maybe something special.
Would be nice. I'd like him to do Tongle shorts again. But I doubt it'll happen.
Yeah. That was a very cool idea that they did.
Adam, I get to see Aliens in the cinema again in a couple of weeks.
Oh, nice. That's right. You guys have more Alien Day screenings over there, it seems. It's more of a rarity here.
Prometheus, Alien, Romulus, Alien, and Aliens. Aside from Romulus, I'm not Romulus. Aside from Prometheus, I'm excited for that.
I will say Prometheus in IMAX 3D was very impressive.
Yes. Oh, it looked gorgeous in IMAX. When I sat in the middle of the seating and could see it.
Was it on true IMAX or was it just a upscaled IMAX format?
As far as I know, it was... I mean, I know it was shot... Well, because movies were really on the IMAX 3D kick after, like, Avatar then in 2009, and this came out 2012. So I know they shot Prometheus in 3D using 3D cameras. I don't think they did with Covenant. I don't think Covenant...
I think that
they made a big deal out of was it the red cameras that they were using on Prometheus?
I'm not sure. You'd probably know, Hunter.
I would have to look. I wouldn't doubt it though.
I think it was that
red was
the James Cameron IMAX camera system that they used for some of the Resident Evil sequels as well. Maybe.
Yeah, again, please correct me if I'm wrong if anybody in the chat knows, but I believe he shoots IMAX, and then I know recently he's been shooting Sony Rialtos the Sony Venice, and then upscaling it for IMAX, if I'm not mistaken, but I would have to look. I know for Romulus though, after that came out, I looked into the format for how they decided to shoot Romulus, and I applied some of the same settings, excluding lenses, to the 35, and it's interesting.
In a good way or a bad way?
Good way. They had a different color profile look that probably worked just best for what they were trying to achieve, obviously. Doesn't look good on people in a field, though. Say that much. But I feel it with Romulus, so I know there was that whole discussion on Twitter about the decision to shoot it the way they did and the format. I think you'd sent me that, Adam.
Sorry, what again?
Oh, I was saying I think you had sent me that thread on Twitter or X.
Oh, that's right.
About
the cinematography in Romulus and the kind of cameras and lenses they used. Yeah, I remember Peter Briggs got into it with somebody on that one on Twitter.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's I'm a still photographer, but cinema lenses and cameras are a whole other world.
Not as much as you think. So don't be too wary. They're only minor differences. I say minor with a strong conviction.
Thanks for joining us, Predminator. See you next time.
Yep, later.
Have a great day.
Well, Shy Predator on this one too.
Has he quit?
No, he's here.
Still there.
I didn't get to show off the one in the cover image. Exalted. That's why I was trying to play Clash.
Prep for breach.
You can always do a run on solo as a predator if you want.
Nah, I gotta call it after this. Gotta get me some lunch, and I'm going to a concert later.
I've got radios lighting up. They're
How
gonna be
many of
looking
these
for you
guys
by
are there?
Is it Charlie XCX?
No. But that sounds familiar.
Well, they
Oh,
were
it
talking
was
about
it
earlier.
was a
That's all of
yeah, it was a joke to the Brat Summer thing, but it's okay.
God, I think my
Over my
memory's
head.
atrocious.
Well, I don't know what the Brat Summer thing is.
We were literally talking about it earlier on the stream.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I knew what it was when you were talking about it.
Hunter said it was Charlie XCX. The joke was explained.
Mom, Dad, please stop fighting, please.
It's genuinely hilarious to me because my lass is like, your fucking memory's atrocious. And then I have conversations with Adam and they'll go, it could be worse.
Yeah, but just the fact that you were talking about it doesn't mean I know that what you were talking about.
No, it was that it was explained to us.
Well, maybe I was in a heated battle. I don't know.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. Here he is. Oh, no, 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 no. Not with the sickle.
I'm coming.
How dare
No,
you?
He's down. He's down.
Oh, yeah.
Managed to down him.
Oh, shit. We're gonna die.
No, we're not.
What happened is laughing. If he... No, he didn't quit. Huh, that was
Oh,
weird.
right behind you. Right behind you.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Oh, good.
How many of these guys are there?
But we will continue to play this game, and I just hope during the summer they take advantage of the Predator excitement, and later the year.
Yeah, me too. Just want a new map. That's all I want, Adam. Just a new map.
Something new. It's not just a new Predator. Would be very nice at this point. Honestly, just the lone wolf mode that they were that got
lives
data
in the,
mined. That was already in the game. Like, just finish that up. I hopped on Texas Chainsaw Massacre the other day, and I noticed they'd added this whole museum mode, which was super cool. Like, if they did something like that with this, that would be awesome.
Those photos are amazing, by the way, man.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I was surprised they added a little photo mode to that museum mode, too.
Good job, soldiers.
What was that for, sorry?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the game.
Being wired to your
Oh, I think I missed you sharing those. Have you posted... you used it as the cover art for this, didn't you?
Yeah.
You posting any more of the ones from earlier?
Yeah, I posted those, too. I'll have to...
Oh, have you already shared those?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Custy Vibe
Man, you were-
yesterday is Ron Perlman's. Alright, sorry, Hunter, you were going to say?
Oh, no. Sorry. Didn't mean to say anything.
Oh, fair enough, I thought you were going to say something. Guess that's that. Are we happy?
Oh, yeah. Here's Exalted Predator, everybody, just to show her off real quick. The cover image is justified now. Another thing they added for this game that I just noticed recently is Steam trading cards and backgrounds, profile backgrounds, and emotes and stuff like that. So that's new. And I noticed in there's two pieces of concept art for the Pirate Predator and the Amazon Predator by that really good artist, Ivan Dedov, I think. And those have never been seen before until this, as far as I know. So, anyway, thanks for sticking with us. I know we had some technical issues in the beginning, but finally started working. And thank you for joining us, Hunter. And again, if y'all would like to watch Hunter on his own streams, check out the Xeno Plays. That's what it is, right, Hunter?
Yeah, that's what it is. Thank you, everybody. I seriously appreciate it.
All right, folks. Until next time, y'all have a good rest of your Sunday.
Wait, actually, before we go,
Yeah. What?
we'll have our next podcast episode up tomorrow, which is our discussion on the marketing and the posters with Alien, Romulus, and Prey poster artist Matt Ferguson.
Nice.
So that'll be up tomorrow morning, GMT, late night PST.
Can't wait to check it out.
Yeah, that was
Thank
a fun
you.
discussion. All right, folks. It's coming up on Alien Day soon, so we will have a lot of reporting here in the next bit. So be sure to check out our website to keep up with all of it. avpgalaxy.net.
Follow the Patreon, chat. Follow the Patreon.
Yes, that is very much appreciated as well. Until next time, folks. See ya.